All right, hello, I'm Matt Reichel, candidate for Alderman of the 47th Ward. I just finished running on the Green Party ticket for the 5th congressional seat here on the north and northwest side of Chicago. And one piece of advice that I received pretty regularly from people at the doors while we canvassed was that we need to focus more locally as the Green Party and build from the local level. So with that in mind, I decided to launch this candidacy for alderman here in the 47th Ward. A number of themes that we're bringing up are very similar to the issues that we addressed at the national level in that congressional race, because the common denominator here in this time of economic recession and gross economic inequality between the top and bottom of society is this acceleration of wealth upward from the bottom rungs of society. And here in Chicago, in the state of Illinois, but especially in Chicago, we have one of the most regressive tax systems in the Western world. The city, in large part, raises revenue by disproportionately taxing working people, depending on revenue from parking meter fines, red light cameras, things of that nature, which disproportionately hit poor and working people, so as to, in the long run, finance private development. What we need to do, as with at the national level, at the local level, we need to start shopping from the top. That's why my candidacy, among other things, is advocating a progressive sales tax, introducing a sales tax. You can make it as progressive as you want, tax people based on their ability to pay. We're also advocating a $2 toll charge on people coming into the city via any of the toll roads or highways coming into the city. This is a pollution tax intended to discourage people from using their cars to get to work in the city on a daily basis, also raising millions of dollars so as to help close that $650 million budget deficit. Among other things, of course, people want to hear about tips. People want to hear about how we get out of the parking meter lease. But in the long run, what brings all of this together is the privatization of public assets. It began with the electrical grid in the city, and then it was the skyway and the parking meters. Now perhaps the water that's going to go out of the public trust and suddenly go into unaccountable private hands. And that's what's driving this city, and in large part this country, into this recession. We need a government that focuses on jobs for working people. Let's cut down on employment, which is way up in double digits in this city. Put people back to work by focusing our spending in public transportation, where you create good, stable infrastructure jobs, and public education. Let's train people from a young age to be vibrant workers, so that when they join the workforce, they're not hit as hard by economic recession. It's very important for workers to be versatile, to be able to jump into different trades if need be. And the only way people can do that is by having a good solid foundation, a good education. And in this city, unfortunately, it's very difficult to receive that world-class education depending on the public school system because of neglect over the years. And as a son of two teachers, one which taught in the Chicago public schools for 35 years, a longtime union delegate, my father was a math professor at Harold Washington College, formerly the Loop College, both proud union members who've instilled in me an understanding that unions, first of all, are extraordinarily important, and secondly, that good government starts with working people and the protection of jobs. And in the case of education, this means protecting our public school teachers from the onslaught of charter schools and the privatization public education. So I look forward to working very closely with the new slate at the Chicago Teachers Union in helping to bring their progressive vision into the City Council. And I look forward to working with the rest of the ward to help win this campaign on February 22nd, bring the first Green Party candidate into the City Council, and to expand on our progressive vision here on the north and northwest side. So I thank you and look forward to working with you.